if you are rooting for David Benavidez, if you saw the fight from Saturday, I got terrible news when it comes to David Benavidez. Find out in this video. This is your boy JG. This is the Punch Report. In this video, we'll break down David Benavidez, his fight from Saturday, and key adjustments that he's making. Let's go. Like I said before, y'all, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy JG. This is the Punch Report. Come on, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified when the content drops. Let's just get into the video right now. You saw the title, and I know some of you are concerned. What is he going to say? What's terrible? What's terrible is this. David Benavidez is absolutely getting better in the sport of boxing. Now, I say that, and I want to preface this. I'm not operating under the assumption that guys at 26, 25 years of age can't be getting better, because you should be. From essentially 20 to 35, 36, you should be growing in the sport. When I mention the fact that it's terrible that he's getting better, is because the leaps that he's taking from one technique to the next are exponential in nature. He is climbing in a way that is rare to see with a fighter of his size. So he has skill and ability, and then the youthfulness, his age, and then essentially some of the pressure that he's been put on him. So we know this past Saturday, today's Monday, a little late to the party, but that's all good. David Benavidez went out and put on a performance against Boo Andrade, who's an absolute beast, awkward style guy with good power, and always made it hard on the opposition, undefeated coming into the bout, and a fight that people were checking for. Is David Benavidez, as good as they say he is, or is Boo Andrade, the hidden gem, the undefeated fighter that everyone's avoiding? Is he that beast, that guy that we've been looking for? And we got to answer to our question. Now, the result obviously is in hand. Boo Andrade showed up tough, physical, in shape. I like Andrade because he's a professional and he comes to fight. And that's why I got to give this credit to Benavidez, at the highest level. What I would also say is shout out to Caleb Plant. Now, a Plant Benavidez fight, yeah, I'll check for that. But Caleb Plant showed up and he really made Benavidez work for it. Now, what I would say is this, maybe Benavidez was better in this fight, but I got to give a lot of credit to Caleb Plant for his ability to look as good as he did and really win a large portion of the first half of that fight and be unable to sustain the damage and pressure that a David Benavidez can put on you. Moving forward, David Benavidez made a key adjustment in this fight when it came to figuring out creative ways to land his power. What that adjustment is going slightly away from the drum roll technique. So the drum roll is wasted power shot, right? You get the hands going, you get the mind busy, and then you throw something crazy and you put damage on a guy. He's going to land a series of overhand rights on Boo Andrade with little to no setup. It's just tight elbow fulcrum, shoulder delivery, overhand shots. Let's look at the clips right here, and you'll see these shots land. The adjustment is there's a lot of less telling of what's coming with really, really heavy shots. And the shots you can see are landing very clean with a lot of precision and obviously a lot of damage. David Benavidez is crossing over from the fast hands, kind of like break you down power, into I can box, I can set you up, and I can stop you with one shot. I don't want to pepper you with a bunch of shots. I can compromise your equilibrium with a shot. He's transitioning. He knows he has the physical attributes, skills, and abilities. He knows he has power, no question in that. But now he's figuring out, how can I get the most destructive shots off with the limited amount of motion or effort or delivery? David Benavidez, congratulations on your victory this past Saturday evening. Shout out to my man, Boo Andrade. Boo stepped up to the challenge, put the undefeated record on the line, came up short, but these are the fights that we appreciate as true boxing fans. Guys going out there, putting undefeated records on the line and actually testing themselves legitimately. David Benavidez, in my opinion, as I do this video right now, I didn't even plan on talking about this. He's the best 168 pounder in the world. Canelo's undisputed in that division. I think, and I love Canelo. Shout out to Canelo. Love his performance against Jermell Charlo. I don't think that Canelo sees the value in that fight, and will avoid it. I'm not talking shit about Canelo. I'm just saying that Benavidez is 26. He's on a roll. His confidence is crazy. He's fighting champions and former champions, undefeated guys. He's doing his thing. You know, I don't think that's a fight we're going to get next. And so I guess you think about guys like David Moreau Jr. and stuff like that. But, you know, I want the best things for David Benavidez. I think he's a star in the sport of boxing. And we got to see what's next. I put a short out. It's actually old, like a year and a half ago. I think it was after the David Lemieux fight. And I said that I feel like David Benavidez would punish Canelo in a way that we had not seen before. After this Saturday's performance, and really the Caleb Plant performance too, because Caleb Plant's a beautiful boxer and has a lot of tools available to him. And Benavidez was able to show that he could overcome. I know that Plant does not have the power that a Canelo has, but I believe in Benavidez's ability to adjust. And shout out to my man BFTB Boxing, because he did a live stream. This may have been like maybe over a year and a half ago, maybe even before the Plant fight. But he said, you know, I'm sure Benavidez could lose, but he's the type of fighter I got to see him lose and know how that happens. And I was like, you know, I don't disagree with that totally, but, you know, we could poke holes in it. But ultimately, I'm definitely on that boat. I'm not saying he's unbeatable, but we have to see how that unfolds first, because he's showing a lot in the section of intangibles, and he looks to be that guy right now. This is your boy, JG. This is the Punch Report. We out.